Hello, everyone. I just read of this report, and it's so sad. But it's one of those things that one expects, but you're just like, we will get to that place sooner or later. But it's just that you wish that it would take a longer time before we actually get to that place. And this is Sahara reporter saying that Nigerian Teaching Hospital, LUTH, that's the Lagos University Teaching Hospital, closes down 5 wards with 150 beds over shortage of personnel as doctors, nurses relocate abroad. I mean, we need to take that in. There's shortage of medical personnel already. Before Nigeria, we have a shortage of medical personnel, and we've really had a jackpot syndrome. And honestly, in all honesty, I don't have any moral justification to blame the people that actually leave. You can't have people and we are treating them so badly. Imagine you see doctors, they will be owing doctors for months, sometimes almost a year. Some will even say 2 3 years they've not paid their salaries. How do you expect them to survive? How do you expect them to take care of themselves? you know um Resident doctors are always striking one way or the other, one thing or the other. We don't value the people that we have. We don't value our personnel. Some people will say, oh, is it only doctors and all of? No, it's not only doctors, but then we need doctors. These are people, we know what Nigeria is. Without money, you really can't have a decent life in Nigeria. If they don't even pay you well, you can be a doctor. Your children will not even be able to get good quality education. Honestly, it's really, we're getting into a very dire situation whereby you now find that it's only private hospitals that will be able to afford, to pay doctors well, and then they'll be charging exorbitant bills that not many people can buy. We have our politicians who always have air ambulances at their disposal, that they will fly abroad, do everything that they need to do. But it's the masses that are always suffering. We are the ones who are always suffering. In the last like 3 4 years, honestly, anytime I see a doctor, that are still in Nigeria, I always say thank you to them. I always thank them for, for still being around, because it's really not easy. There are some who have stayed on because they are passionate about the country, they are passionate about their people, they don't want to go elsewhere. And honestly, we've really, really taken our doctors for granted. We're really taking citizens for granted. There's so many things. People are going through so much. The other time, I can't remember which of the states where doctors had to go and start protesting because one of their own had been kidnapped and the government wasn't doing anything. It's just so crazy, honestly. Me, I would never critique anybody and tell anybody not to leave Nigeria when they feel that that's their better chance for them, honestly, because it's really crazy. We don't value lives here. We don't value talent. We don't value qualification. We don't almost value nothing. I mean, we're so much. We're really hurtling into really dark, dark times in Nigeria. And unfortunately, we don't even seem to realize that.